evening, 2K enjoyers, and I am back. NBA 2K24, baby. This is the first video on NBA 2K24. How are you guys feeling? WL. You don't really know yet. I don't know. I mean, I've been on for a couple of days now, playing some rec, playing some park, getting my build figured out. I'm not very good. I'm not going to lie. My shooting is not very good right now. But it seems like if you don't have a high three-pointer, nobody's really hitting right now. But that's not why we're here. Today, we are back for the first My NBA video of 2K24. And today, I decided what would be better than adding a legend to every single team. I added what 2K considered the best player all time of each team to the team. Now, there are a couple things that I changed a little bit, and as we go, I'll tell you. Like the first one here, Allen Iverson. Technically, Moses Malone is the best player in 76ers history, according to 2K. But I think they're the same overall, and I figured with Embiid, it wouldn't really make sense. So I understand they have James Harden and Tyrese Maxey, but they can figure out the guard play better than Embiid and Moses Malone. So we're going to go through every team, and like I said, if there's anything special about it, I'll tell you then. So, of course, for the 76ers, we have Allen Iverson. The Bucks got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The Chicago Bulls, of course, who else could it be besides Michael Jordan? LeBron is at the Cavs. So here's the thing. If your best player was on the current team, like say for the Denver Nuggets, Jokic is considered the best player in Nuggets history. I would then do the second best player. But with a guy like LeBron, technically he's the best player on both the Cavs and the Heat, and he's still in the Lakers. So we're going to have three LeBrons in this universe. You don't like it? I'm sorry. I just think it'd be fun to have a bunch of different LeBrons. So he is on the Cavs. For the Boston Celtics, of course, none other than Larry Bird. The Los Angeles Clippers, it's technically Kawhi Leonard all time. I don't know, but he's like lower than this. I'm not really sure how it all works out, but we gave them Bob McAdoo. The Grizzlies got Marc Gasol. The Hawks got Dominique Wilkins. And then again, like I said, LeBron is on the Heat. The Charlotte Hornets got Glenn Rice. They didn't really have too much. The Jazz got John Stockton. He was tied with another guy who we're not going to name, and I figured we'd go with John Stockton instead. The Kings got Oscar Robertson. The Knicks got Walt Frazier. The Lakers, of course, Kobe Bean Bryant. We have Kobe, LeBron, Anthony Davis. It's a great team. They're my favorite team. I think they're my favorite to win it. I do have everything set to off, so I'm not going to be controlling anything. This is just going to be a simulation. The Magic got Tracy McGrady. The Mavericks, of course, got Dirk. So Dirk, Luka, and Kyrie, that's a hell of a trio. Got to be honest, that's a crazy trio. The Nets got Julius Erving, Dr. J. The Nuggets, like I said, Jokic was their best, so I gave them their second best, which ended up being David Thompson. The Indiana Pacers got Paul George. Again, Reggie Miller, I'm sure everybody considers Reggie Miller probably the best Pacer of all time. It's not in the game of 2K, so they got Paul George. The New Orleans Pelicans got Chris Paul. The Detroit Pistons got Isaiah Thomas, so they have some guard play they have to figure out there, but they'll get it done. The Toronto Raptors got Vince Carter. The Rockets got Hakeem Olajuwon. The Spurs got Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan and Victor Wembanyama in this game is going to go absolutely crazy. The Phoenix Suns got Steve Nash. The Oklahoma City Thunder got Kevin Durant because he is considered, so there's multiple Kevin Durants as well. The Minnesota Timberwolves got Kevin Garnett. The Portland Trailblazers got Bill Walton. The Warriors got Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain, Steph Curry. You can't name a better pick and roll duo than that. And then the Washington Wizards end up with Elvin Hayes. So that's all these players, like I said, with two LeBrons up top here. Let me know down in the comment section below, who do you think the best team is going to be? I'm going to have to go with the Lakers. I think with LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Kobe Bryant, I don't know if it's going to be much better than that. I'm not controlling anything. We're going to sim to the All-Star break and just see how it goes. So for year one, we're going to look at the All-Star teams, and you can tell it is completely filled with legends. We have Dirk, Kareem, Wilt, T-Mac, Oscar Robertson, Hakeem, Larry Bird, Chris Paul, Steve Nash, Walt Frazier, Elvin Hayes, Kevin Durant. And yes, this is the OKC Kevin Durant. This isn't current Kevin Durant. Then for Team LeBron, you have LeBron, Michael Jordan, Kobe, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Julius Erving, John Stockton, Allen Iverson, Isaiah Thomas, Vince Carter, and Jokic. And Jokic is really like the only current player because I believe, this is Cleveland, and then this is Miami. So the only current player is Jokic. So, I mean, that just shows how good he is. So at the halfway point of the first season, the Golden State Warriors, 40-14, the best team in the conference. And, of course, with Steph Curry, Clay, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, and Wilt. I mean, I can only imagine Wilt's averaging 31, 15, and 4 steals. 2K's got him shooting threes. I hate it, but it's just how it is. My Lakers are sitting at the 4 seed. A little bit worse than I thought. But D'Lo, Kobe, LeBron, Jared Vanderbilt, and Anthony Davis. We'll see how Kobe's doing. I'm sure Kobe's putting up shots. To only 23, maybe he's just not getting a lot of shots, especially with the 8 assists. The worst team in the West is the Utah Jazz with John Stockton, Derek White. They must have made a trade there, unless I'm missing something. Jordan Clarkson, Kelly Olynyk, Walker Kessler. Yeah, this team's not very good in real life. It makes sense they're not here. But the Spurs, again, I guess outside of Tim Duncan and Victor Wembanyama, they don't really have a lot, so I guess that makes sense. And in the East, the Boston Celtics with Larry Bird, Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum. That makes sense. They have Robert Williams. They traded for Lauri Markkanen. Yeah, they're really going for the win. And the worst team is the Charlotte Hornets, which makes complete sense. They got Glenn Rice, who's fine, but he's just not on the same level as the rest of these guys. And still, Ja Morant is still leading the league in points with all these other superstars. At the end of the season, Wilt Chamberlain is your MVP, averaging 31.5, 14, about 4 assists, a steal, and almost 3 blocks, shooting 20% from 3 somehow. Victor Wembanyama wins Rookie of the Year, averaging 15, 7.5, 2. Pretty good season for him. Shot 36 from 3, only 42 from the field, though. And I feel like something 2K has always struggled with. If your center can shoot the 3 ball, he's not going to shoot well from the field. James Harden won 6 Man of the Year behind Allen Iverson, so they decided not to just start both of them together. LeBron wins Defensive Player of the Year. This is exact. Miami Heat LeBron should have won Defensive Player of the Year that year. We all know what I'm talking about, and he gets it here in this simulation. Paul Reed gets Most Improved. Cool. Good for him. Dirk, Clutch Player of the Year. I'm so glad 2K added this. About 29 points, 12 rebounds, about 5 assists. We love it from you, Dirk. So our All-NBA teams, Wilt, LeBron from the Cavs, Ja Morant just somehow made it in here because guy's just that guy. And then LeBron from the Heat, and then Dirk makes your first team. Your second team is Julius Erving, Oscar Robertson, Bill Walton, Jokic, and Kevin Garnett. Third team is Elvin Hayes, Kevin Durant from the Thunder. Michael Jordan only made third team, kind of crazy. Trace McGrady, and then Giannis Antetokounmpo. The only 2 current players in here. All defensive teams are Michael Jordan, Oscar Robertson, LeBron from the Heat, Elvin Hayes, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The second team is John Stockton, David Thompson, Tim Duncan, LeBron from the Cavs, and then Wilt Chamberlain. Rookie teams, we'll just go through Vic, Chet Holmgren, because he was injured last year, Brandon Miller, Scoot Henderson, Jarris Walker, and then Amin Thompson, Astro Thompson. So we'll go through our standings here, and we'll look at the teams that didn't make the playoffs. I want to see the teams that were bad. The Western Conference, the Utah Jazz with John Stockton, they sucked, not going to lie. Then the Spurs with Tim Duncan, Victor Wembanyama, the Portland Trailblazers with Bill Walton couldn't make it because they have him running the 4 with Brook Lopez and Yusuf Nurkic. They have a lot of centers. The Thunder with Shea, Giddey, Kevin Durant. This is actually kind of surprising. I thought D3 would definitely carry him in. But the Rockets with getting Hakeem could not do it. They traded for Buddy Hield. They got Alperen Sengun. Then in the East, the Charlotte Hornets. We kind of figured this was going to happen. Glenn Rice isn't adding much to this team. The Wizards bringing in Elvin Hayes didn't really do much at all. The Pacers bringing in Paul George. Again, great player, but just compared to these other legends, just doesn't do it. The Magic getting T-Mac. T-Mac's never won a playoff series. You know, that's a surprising fact for you guys. T-Mac has never won a playoff series in his career, and he's not going to happen now either, sadly. Detroit Pistons with Isaiah Thomas could not do well because they had K come off the bench. I would have had Isaiah Thomas, K, to Jay Navi, but that's whatever. So, on the West, our Golden State Warriors with Wilt Chamberlain going against our New Orleans Pelicans with Chris Paul. And then for the 4-5 matchup, we have the Clippers with Bob McAdoo, I believe. And then Dallas with Dirk Nowitzki. Then 3, we have Memphis with Marc Gasol. And then Minnesota with Kevin Garnett. Down here at the bottom, we have the Lakers with Kobe. And then the Phoenix Suns with not John Stockton, Steve Nash. I'm sorry. We have the Boston Celtics with Larry Bird. And the New York Knicks with Walt Frazier. Then we have Chicago with a 4 seed with Michael Jordan against Milwaukee, the 5th seed, with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Then Miami with LeBron against Cleveland with LeBron. But like every time I try to click on one of these games, it makes me simulate. So Miami LeBron is up 2-0 on Cleveland LeBron. It's kind of annoying. Philly with Allen Iverson playing Atlanta with Dominique Wilkins. Now I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to really jump into games until probably the conference finals, the finals, unless there's like a really close matchup here. So out in the West, every single higher seed won. The Warriors took out the Pelicans in 5. The Clippers took out the Mavericks in 6. Memphis took out the Timberwolves in 7. And the Lakers took out Phoenix in 5. But on the East, we had a couple upsets. So Boston took out the Knicks. No surprise there. Chicago and Michael Jordan lost to the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, Jordan, I don't know. I mean, 27, 5, 6.5 is fine. He played pretty well in the playoffs too, but just wasn't enough to get past Giannis and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem, I mean, he was pretty good, but it looks like Giannis kind of ran the show. So the GOAT, arguably the GOAT, I don't know how you guys see it, but the GOAT is out of the conversation. The Miami Heat take off Cleveland, so LeBron beats LeBron. And then Philly, with Allen Iverson and Joel Embiid, lose to Trae Young and Dominique Wilkins. What a surprise. And the favorites, the Golden State Warriors, get upset by the Clippers. The NBA rigged it, man. They wanted the LA Conference Finals. We have the Clippers, the Lakers, LeBron, Kawhi, Kobe, Paul George, Bob McAdoo, Anthony Davis. It's going to be a hell of a matchup. And then over here, the Boston Celtics get swept by Kareem and the Bucks. What a turnaround from the 4-0 sweep before. The Miami Heat lose. LeBron's out of it. Jordan's out of it. LeBron's out of it. Well, I guess the current LeBron is the only one in it. His prime versions are gone, but current LeBron is there. They lose to Dominique Wilkins and Trae Young. By far, Dominique and Trae Young are the overwhelming underdogs. I'm sorry. They should not be here right now. So we're going to go game-by-game basis. Atlanta takes down Milwaukee. Okay, we're going to go over here to the LA series. The Lakers take down the Clippers. We're going to go back to the East. The Hawks are up 2-0. I don't know what this team has in it right now, but we got Malik Beasley leading the team in scoring. That's probably part of it. Dominique Wilkins has been averaging 24, 10, and 3, shooting 56 from the field. He's been great. Trae Young is going ballistic, averaging 32 and 12 in this playoff, shooting 46 from 3. This is unbelievable. The Bucks, man, Giannis, that's not a good game from you. Kareem had 6 points on 6 shots. They cannot be having that right now. We're gonna go back to the LA series, and the Lakers go up 2-0. Neither team, it's been easy so far. Kobe having a 24, 7, and 11 game. Anthony Davis 20 and 13. Austin Reeves, my boy, with 21, 19, 9, and 12 from LeBron with 4 blocks. Great game. Didn't shoot the best. Great game. So we're going to go back over to the East for Game 3. And the Hawks take Game 3. I don't know what's happening. Trae Young went crazy. Dominique Wilkins went crazy. Giannis just isn't shooting the ball well. Kareem's just not shooting the ball almost at all. I don't know what to tell you. Back to the LA match. Are we going to get a game? No, it's going to be 3-0 on both sides. As Bob McAdoo tried, but Kobe with 28, 6, and 11, man. He's going to put up them shots. LeBron with 28. D'Angelo Russell with 23. Anthony Davis with 18 and 4 blocks. It's unbelievable, man. This Bob McAdoo, Paul George, Kawhi struggled big time. Bob McAdoo's been pretty good in the playoffs. Paul George, hey, man, this isn't pandemic P, bro. This is playoff P right now. He is cooking. Kawhi just didn't have a very good season, and he's struggling in the playoffs, too. I don't really know what 2K has him doing. Game 4, are we about to see a sweep? No, Milwaukee takes Game 4 on top of Giannis's 20, 14, and 8. Kareem's 18, 13, 2, but he had 9 turnovers between your star 2 players. Isn't great, so the only thing I think of is, yeah, DeJounte Murray and Trae Young, both, especially Trae Young, shooting the ball a lot, struggled big time. Did hit 10 free throws. Hey, we got a series over there, hopefully. Game 4 in L.A. The Lakers sweep the Clippers. Hey, man, that's how it should be. I'm not going to lie. Russell Westbrook tried, man, 22 and 11. Paul George didn't have the best game. Kawhi struggled. Bob McAdoo struggled. This is a rough game for the Clippers to go out on. Game 5 in the Eastern Conference. Milwaukee wins again. It's a 3-2 series. Jrue Holiday isn't going home. Kareem isn't going home. 4 turnovers. Giannis kind of got bailed out in that game. Not going to lie about that. Game 6. Are we getting something crazy? No. Kobe Bryant's the MVP of the Western Conference. Dominique Wilkins, MVP of the Eastern Conference. They couldn't do it. They lose in 6. We'll see. Giannis tried. He had 5 fouls. It was okay. Jeremy Grant's there for some reason. Kareem only 5 rebounds. It's kind of crazy. And then, of course, somebody like Jrue Holiday struggled. Chris Middleton struggled. Here we go, though. The 7th seed Atlanta Hawks and the 2 seed Los Angeles Lakers. I picked the Lakers to win it early. Again, I have no control over everything. This is what the Lakers are doing, man. But the Hawks are the surprising team. We have Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, Dominique Wilkins, Jalen Johnson, and Clint Capella. I'm sorry, that's the front court right there against D'Angelo Russell, Kobe Bryant, LeBron, Jared Vanderbilt, and Anthony Davis. I'm going to be real with you guys. This might be a sweep. The Lakers have been killing it. They're, 12-2 in the playoffs? I think the Lakers are going to kill it right here. Game 1 in LA, the Lakers win 115-96. LeBron with a 32, 14, and 7. Anthony Davis with a great game. Kobe kind of struggled that game. Trae Young, 29 and 11. Dominique Wilkins he kind of struggled that game. Clint Capella, yeah, they just didn't get it. Like, Jalen Johnson starting is awful, man. That is really, really bad for this team. Game 2, the Hawks win. They win by 3 points in LA. Kobe tried with 23, 5, and 12. Anthony Davis, LeBron James. Trae Young had a 26 game. Dominique Wilkins had 23. Just a well-rounded effort. But, hey, we're going to Atlanta for Game 3. And the Lakers win by 10. That is crazy. Trae Young kind of struggled to shoot the ball. Kobe Bryant dropped 37 and 7. That is what we need from you, Mamba. Game 4 in the Atlanta. And the Lakers win to go up 3-1. Trae Young with 29, 5, and 9. He tried 5 turnovers, kind of shot the ball stinky. Kobe Bryant, this is him. This is why he is him. 34, 5, and 11. LeBron with 19, 8, and 12. Anthony Davis with 23. D'Angelo Russell kind of struggled. This is Game 5. We're going to simcast. The Lakers are up 3-1. Hopefully we get a close game here so I can jump in. As at halftime, it is a pretty close game. The Hawks are up, though, so we'll see what's going on there. There's 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game, and the Lakers have had an 11-point swing in the fourth quarter to win this game. Almost guaranteed they're going to win it. We're simulating a little bit. We're up by 10, 46 seconds up by 10 points. We're just going to go ahead and jump in. And here we are at the end, 46 seconds. We're up 3-1. The Lakers are up 3-1. I don't even see Kobe on the court. And they call a timeout right away because, sure, why not? I'm trying to see. We got Vando. There's Kobe, number 24. Rest in peace, Kobe, man. LeBron, Kobe, Anthony Davis. This is our starting lineup. 45 seconds. There's nothing this team can do. They're just going to chuck up 3-pointers. And, yeah, Trae Young, they're not going to hit that. There's not even the point playing a foul game. They had Kobe the ball. Kobe's isoing up top. Down to D'Angelo Russell, man. They have no care in the world. It's that Kobe mentality, man. That Mamba mentality, man. You do not stop. Trae Young, isoing D'Angelo Russell, probably their best thing. He's going to drive right to the basket, miss it. And, yeah, I mean, it's been game, but that's definitely game. Kobe, he's going to take a shot. He's going to go up. He's going to lay it up. And one? No, they didn't even call a foul in that. That's kind of crazy. And that's it. The Los Angeles Lakers are the winners of the Legend rebuild. Not even a rebuild, the Legend simulation. That, you know, happy for Kobe. That's his 6th, ties him with MJ. LeBron is his 5th, ties him with current Kobe, or real-life Kobe, I should say. And there he is, Kobe B. Bryant, getting the trophy. That's a wonderful sight, man. You love to see it. What a pick, man. That is a squad pick right there. You love to see it. So that is it. The Los Angeles Lakers are the champions. Kobe wins Finals MVP, having 27, 5, and almost 10, shooting 45% from 3. You'll love it. But anyway, let me know how you guys are feeling about 2K24 down in the comment section below. WL, I think I asked this at the beginning of the video. But please, guys, I'm shouting you guys out because the end of 2K23 was great for me. I had multiple videos get over 100 views, which for me is great. And I'm hoping we can carry the success into 2K24. This is going to be a big year for us, okay? I'm going to do a lot of my NBA content. I'm going to try to get some rec content in there, maybe a little bit, see how people like it. But I am having fun. So I'm going to do a little plug here. My Twitter / my X is Cloud2K. I post basketball-related content on there. My TikTok is Lord Tachanka. Like I said, on TikTok, I play Rainbow Six Siege with my friends on there. I have fun on that game too, so please check those both out. And I'm really glad you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.